beautiful girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today is going to be what I was saying about you. Ooh, we've done that before, and that can be triggering, so stay cool. Okay, it's just tarot, as I always say, just tarot. So you know, we take a distance, she says. Okay, let's go for it before I start to embarrass myself, as always. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so part number 1, what is it saying about you? 10 of Wands, the Star, 9 of Wands, Holy Mother of God. They say a lot. Well, the thing is, let's go straight to the point here. You tick all the boxes. That's what they say. They say that you really are everything they could dream of. If, you know, they had designed the perfect woman, the perfect man, doesn't matter, no gender here. You're absolutely amazing in every way possible. In and out is absolutely perfection. And to be fair, you both feel the same about each other. The thing is, you need to balance your emotion, because there is a need for that person to drop something. It has been an enormous mission to get to that point. Obviously, they're going to say that you are challenging in a nice way, obviously. No, but you know, yes, you are adorable, but you are challenging. You do not make it easy for them, because you don't compromise to certain things, on certain things. And why should you? You know, you're not going to compromise on your own worth. I mean, hello. Hello. Yes, no. Ain't going to happen. So they have to drop something in order to be with you. Maybe they have to, you know, let go of their pride, the ego. Maybe they have to let go of somebody. Maybe they have to let go of something else. Something has to go in order for this connection to exist. At the moment they're finishing this, they're realizing this, because they haven't been gone through this, because otherwise we will have the Ace of Wands. But that is about, you know, what are you trying to say, Axelle? But it's around the corner, that's what I'm trying to say. So they're working on it. You have the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and then after that you have the Ace of Wands, when you have the fire in the belly. Also a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, a lot of desire. They want you. Peace. Of course they do. Okay, yes, for a long time they thought you were out of their league. It's the best way to actually procrastinate, isn't it? Yeah, they were limiting themselves in the mind. They were plateau, and now they decide, yeah, maybe I could go to the top of the mountain after all, you know? I think this card is coming out a lot at the moment. I think a lot of people feel, I don't know when you're watching this video, but they feel like, do I want to start 2022 the same way I live 2021? No, so I have to change something. Indeed, boom. Woo! Talking about change, yeah. But now something has to happen, and it's around the corner again. It's going to be a, you know, the point of no return. Something has to change, because the way it was going, it wasn't solid. It was not, you know, it's not going anywhere. Something has to transform, and it's quite, you know, explosive. Okay, so whatever reserve they had, they have to completely liberate themselves from it, because they have nostalgia of pure love. And whoever they are with may be a karmic, you know, may not, but speaking in English, Axelle, no French, that it's a karmic, and it's something that is a lesson you need to learn. It's something you need to appreciate. And when you go through a karmic relationship, it's quite often to learn your own value, your own worth. Am I going to stay there, or am I going to go to the next level? Am I going to love myself and feeling I'm lovable? Maybe that person doesn't, you know, feel they're lovable, and they can't understand what do you see in them. Well, you see the beauty of them, period, you know? Yeah, they're hiding behind the sword, but they have butterfly for you. And that's what they say. They say, I'm trying to keep a distance from this person, but oof, there is something there I can't deny. Yeah, absolutely. And you're covering your heart as a result, because you have an enormous amount of love. You do have a lot of love for that person, enormously. But, you know, you feel the resistance. So you're not going to put yourself out there neither. You kind of protecting. You say a little bit, but you just like cover yourself, because you don't want to get hurt. But you are supposed to be together. You're meant to be. There is an idea of purging as well, going to the core. And that's why that person going to get through a 10 of Wands. They've been watching you and, holding to maybe the foundation, holding on maybe to the house, the dog, whatever, the luxury, but actually, is that enough? No. They have to open their heart. And they say they're very timid to say what they have to say, to open up at the level of the heart. And also maybe they want to apologize to you because maybe they took you for granted. So altogether, they say, yeah, that you are perfection. And they're opening up to their own perfection as well because they couldn't see their worth. So obviously they couldn't even comprehend the nature of that connection. But now they're balancing it and they know they have to go through the purge of themselves to be happy with or without you, but I think it's definitely with you, right? So pile number 2, what is it saying about you? 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Holy Mother of God. Well, here we go. What they say about you, it was love at first sight. It was like being boom, and that is it. A bit of a tsunami in their life. They were not expecting you. They were supposed to be kind of tranquil. Their life was the way it was, and that was it. They were not unhappy, but were they happy? Maybe not, because otherwise, you wouldn't have manifesting in their life. And that's the thing. You must have, what can I say? You have to have a crack in the wall. Otherwise, you can't be manifested. And the thing is, you are the person that make them realize the trigger that there is something else. There must be something else. Can I speak English today? I'm not quite sure. So what they say now, they may be tempted to start talking to you again, or maybe talking to you altogether. Maybe it's to start something in a way, when it can just be organic, natural, flowing. There's no kind of barriers. It's just, let's just talk. Doesn't have to be, the massive, transformation, but there is a turning point here. There is a part of destiny here, and you can't deny this. You are manifesting each other because there is a space for you. For a crack to happen in a wall is because there is something happening within the wall, otherwise it wouldn't be any crack. The crack story, I don't know. But what they say about you is that they can't stop thinking about you. They're obsessing. They don't sleep at night because they know something has to happen. They know, They want to make a move, and it's a very sexy move. It's a very passionate. They're very attracted to you. They want a piece of you, more or less. Let's just summarize, right? And they're frustrated. Yeah, damn right. If you want someone you can't have, oh, that's frustrating because you are the Empress. So what does it mean? Male, female, doesn't matter, but you're together. You're very together. And there's some term and condition. You want a piece of me? Well, you better show me where you go, Mr. or Mrs. Because I'm not having it like this, right? Absolutely. You know your worth. You are loving. Oh my God, you're so, so full of love. But you know what? It's not easy, cheap love. It's not some va-va-voom around the corner. What? You know what I mean? Term and condition to get to the Empress. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're being back and forth, trying to forget you. That's what they probably say. Trying to push that on the side of the road. But how can you? Can you? What? How can you push away a tsunami of love? Come on. Let's be realistic. It's not going anywhere. Number 8 altogether here. Infinity number. So good luck to that. Yeah, of course, they have to work on themselves. They have to acknowledge that there's something missing in their life. They have maybe to go through a divorce. Maybe they have to learn about themselves altogether. Period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's an idea of rebirth. Yeah, you give them a second, breath of life in some ways. But you have to go through a process in order to go through the rebirth. It just doesn't happen just like this, just because, oh, today I'm going to rebirth. Ooh. No. It's not a rebirth like that. It has to be done with consciousness. Yeah, because you want something, long term. You want to build for the future. You want something sincere. You're very self-sufficient. You do not need them. You want them, but you don't need them. You're manifesting each other. So they really appreciate that there is something unique. You came out of the blue. You just came out of the blue in their life when they were not expecting anything to really transform. And now they have to trying to understand, right? Yeah. So for a long time they stay in the cave, and maybe still they withdraw because they need to think, obviously. But then they will have to start something fresh with you, and this time commit and do the right thing long term. Because you're not gonna go halfway. That's the term and condition with you. You know, you're an empress, male, female, doesn't matter. You know what you want, you know your worth. You're not going to be cheap. Oh, hell no. So they know that. Et voila! On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! Ciao!